Again, and that we chit chat here on GBC News. This is your authoritative platform where we get those who matter when it comes to sports development in this country to tell us what is up their sleeves. Yes, the year is gradually wrapping up and so many activities are there, but the year has been really loaded despite all the difficulties. Some successes have been chalked. Today, I have in the house the Flying Dicks Association family. They are in the house and once upon a time they were here. They've been here on a couple of times, but this year it seems they are here. So they have a series of events that will be taking place. Today we'll look at a little bit of how 2022 has fared for them, and then what is next for them before we even zoom in into 2023, what we are expecting from them. And so let me start off by introducing my guest. To my immediate left, in my immediate left is the Vice President of the Ghana Flying Dicks Association. It's in the person of Mr. Peter Asiedu. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. And then we have been sandwiched by a beautiful lady, hardworking. Yes, she happens to be the women's organizer for the Ghana Flying Dicks Association, Auntie Vero. So she's called Vera, rather. Yes. Okay, Verano Naa Adjeley Sowah. Okay, Verano Naa Adjeley Sowah. Thank you very much also for your time. And then the big man himself, the dreamer, the initiator with his team, they always motivate themselves despite the difficulties. We have the president himself, Desmond Kwame Mantey, is in the house. Thank you very much, gentlemen and lady.
Thank you.
Whoa, President, let me start from you before I come to your VIP. I know you've loaded yourselves, but as the leader of the association, in a summary, in 30 seconds, how will you describe 2022? It hasn't ended yet, but between January and the first week of December, how will you describe it for your team and your association?
Thank you very much. I want to say a very big thank and good morning to your cherished viewers. And Ghana Flying Dicks Association, we are working. 2022 was one of our difficult years, especially with resources. But that notwithstanding, we were able to move forward with our activities. Our community projects were on course. We had a few workshops. We were able to have discussion with the University of Ghana. Those are one of our biggest achievements, and we are very sure that for 2023, and we'll be starting the game at the University of Ghana. And one also big achievement for 2022 was the commencement of the game at the Northern region. We had the Upper East Regional Flying Dicks Association also coming up this particular year. And we are very, very happy about it because as part of our objectives, we just don't want to be operating in the cities. We want to make this exciting game available to people in the remote areas because they also matter to us. So these are some of the few stuff. Our league is also going. We started this year. It's been very impressive, and we're looking forward to it continuing next year. And this Saturday, we're going to have our biggest event for the children. That is the GH and Hennigan Ultimate Youth Competition. And we're looking forward to seeing you, and we believe it's going to be one of our also biggest events, the biggest achievement for the year as well.
Great. Okay, let me come to Vice President, Mr. Asiedu. So, what did he left out that you remember? So, in you summing it up for 2022, it hasn't ended again, but what were your high points? What did you see really? This one, we've got it somewhere.
Yeah, I think the involvement and donation of dicks by Japan Embassy has been one of the highlights of international support, and also the recognition of Ghana Flying Dicks by the Federation as a member.
So right now you can say on authority that Ghana Flying Dicks Association is under the National Sports Authority.
Exactly.
It is recognized.
And also under the World Flying Dicks.
So you've been recognized globally, nationally, and globally.
And we are working on national, but globally, yeah, I can say national we are about 80% through.
Oh, okay.
So globally we are 100%. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we are now qualified for Olympic Games.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
Which is perfectly true. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So we're coming to only lady in our midst, women's organizer. How has 2022 been for you and your team members? Being the leader in terms of gathering the women and the girls, how has it been like?
Thank you very much. It has been a little bit tough, but I can say we are doing very well. Now we have a few ladies on board, and we are enjoying ourselves. Everything is moving on great, and we hope to achieve more in 2023.
Wow. The thing is like it is a boys' thing. So how do you motivate the girls to come on board and do the girls thing?
Yes, it has always been a boys' thing. When you go here, it's a boys' thing. You go there, it's a boys' thing. But women can also do better. According to the WHO, women are supposed to be involved in sporting activities. So we also want to tell the men we can do better. And this particular sport is not that vigorous. It is something you enjoy, something you come there, you burn out some calories, and then you are good to go. So we won't always be in the kitchen. We won't always be taking care of the babies. We want to tell the men that we as women or as girls, we can also enjoy ourselves by taking part in this particular sport.
Okay, so viewers, you see all of them holding dicks. Me, I'm not holding one. But these things you see, somebody's last time we came, somebody said, but why are you people carrying plates? And I said, it is not plates, it is a specially designed one. So once again, give us a little bit of education on what you are holding.
Good.
Is it a plate we used to eat?
So this is not a plate. This is actually the.
Okay, so show it to my camera.
Okay, so this is actually the disc. This actually was donated to us by the Japan Flying Disc Federation.
Okay.
Yeah, they are our partners, and this is the official one for the Ghana Flying Disc Federation. But this is the equipment you use to play the ultimate frisbee game.
Okay.
You know, this is the equipment you toss between your players with the objective of getting to your opponent's end zone. Then you can make a score.
Okay.
So for our game, this is our football.
Okay, so this is your equipment.
Yeah.
Without this, we can't play.
We can't play. And interestingly, our game with this, you are good to go. You don't need boots. You don't need jersey. It's not expensive. Once you have a disc, you have a few guys around, you are good to go. You can have exercise for good health and well-being.
Wow.
And also for mental health as well.
So we can use can't we use our normal plates in the house to do it?
As an improvised.
Yeah.
As an improvised.
Yeah.
The aspect of this is able to overcome some directions of the wind because of its curvature. But
is it heavy? Do you have weights or there's a standard size weight that you can use? Because
yes, there's a standard weight, and if you take a critical look at the disc, you have the specifications, like just as you have on football. So this is from Discraft, and you have the weight over there that is 0.15. That's about 175 grams. It's not too heavy, and we have variations. Some are a little bit lighter, some are a little bit heavier. Especially when you are playing in the wind, they prefer to use a little bit heavier disc.
Okay.
But then that notwithstanding,
so that's the sport.
Good. That it flies smoothly in the air when you throw it very well. Yeah.
And I hear it's a family sport as well.
Exactly so.
It doesn't discriminate in terms of age.
Exactly.
Everybody can play.
Exactly.
Okay. So let's hold on. What is really happening? I hear there is some activities coming up. Walk us through, Mr. President. Then the rest also chip in. I want to know more about how the women are doing, and then the schools that you've been able to encourage. So, Mr. President, what will be happening this
Saturday? This Saturday is one of our biggest events, as I mentioned earlier. We're having the Jim Hennigan Youth Ultimate Competition at the Nungwa Town Park. It's starting from 10 a.m. And I want to give a brief of Jim Hennigan is one of our biggest supporters. He actually raised money to buy us 225 pieces of this specially branded GMDA disc at the time that we needed it most. And those discs are actually helping our project. Those are the discs we are taking to our schools and our community. So this particular event is to honor Jim Hennigan for his efforts in promoting disc sports in Ghana. And we're looking forward to making it an annual event because he's still working with us, giving our coaches advice, and we hope to do it an annual event so that we can get him and probably more of his experienced coaches to come to Ghana to help us, and then we continue promoting the game.
Okay.
So this particular weekend is for the youth. Yeah.
Okay, let's take a bit longer with the youth. So it's a competition taking place. We are going to see tokens, trophies, medals here and there. But how many teams are really coming to participate in this special occasion?
Good. So we have 4 teams. We have 4 youth teams under 15. We have the Ntema Ultimate Frisbee Club. We have the La First Win Ultimate Frisbee Club. We have the Osu Ultimate Club. And we have the Fricks Ultimate Club from Accra. So these 4 clubs.
Okay, so I think these are some of them.
Yes.
First
Win Ultimate Club, yeah.
Okay, then
and that is Tema Ultimate Club, yeah.
Okay.
And I think we have Osu too. They are going to be there. Yeah, this is Osu exactly. So this is Osu Ultimate Club, and I think Fricks from Accra. They are also going to be there for the competition this Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So in the picture I saw some ladies in it. Is it going to be a mixed thing? One team you can see some ladies mixing with the boys to play, or we will get an all-round girls team playing another girls team. How is it like?
Yes. So for now, we are not going to have all ladies team playing.
Okay.
We are going to see a mix-up. We are going to mix with the boys because we haven't gotten the numbers that we really can start a team now to play girls only or boys only. So we are it's going to be a mix-up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We are going to mix with the boys to play.
Vip, these boys, I remember when you guys started this, some come around, you just come and stand and they watch. How did you inject them with the love of displaying, and they are all eager to play?
Yes, with the spirit of the game is one of the anchors of the motivation, because it's a principle that when people are watching, they find out that there is no contact of persons who participate.
So nobody will hit you.
Thank you.
Or deliberately knock you down and say.
And anyone who is faulted accepts and freely gives up to reconcile.
Okay.
So it breeds friendliness. It sort of encourages moral aptitude, and it also gives accountability to accept one's fault and to also encourage unity among players. So it is a game that any ordinary person sees it as, I want to be part. Because
so, meaning that whilst you play, it teaches you the values that Ghana society really espouses, that there should be unity, oneness, acceptance, understanding, everybody.
Exactly, and accept your fault when
then you do these things.
Exactly, and it's no referee. There's no referee, so you and I become the officiating partners to.
Well, you want to compete with golf. Golf, there is no referee,
Exactly.
but you have to speak the truth.
Exactly.
And it's a reason why I hear some of the big men try playing golf.
And we have an aspect of it called the disc golf.
That one too is there. Last time I saw you guys play, I was like,
Exactly.
ooh, at the Ifra Sutherland Juniors Park, you guys were playing it there.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. So, yeah.
okay. So this particular ceremonial game, is it the one that will wrap up the year for you, or because you've dedicated to the youth, we are going to see another one for the seniors before the year goes to an end?
I think this is actually going to be our last event for the youth. Yeah.
Okay.
Our league is still running. We're looking forward to finish it this January. So I think first week, second week January, we're going to finish the league, and then we're going to see the winner. Right after that, our activities for 2023 is going to continue. And we are looking at the university games, the university activities. We're looking at more schools, as our women's organizer mentioned. For 2023, we're looking at targeting quite a number of girls' schools specifically, so that we can get the numbers to promote the girl and the game from the girls' aspect. And I think, we're also looking to go to the security services too. Those are some of our few plans for 2023, and I think, these are some of the few stuff that we have earmarked for the coming year. Mm-hmm.
You guys and your other colleagues that are not here, that are leading this great sports to grow in this country, where do you people get your support from? Which institutions help you? How deep is your pocket that when you put it in, you get more, you pull out, you get more? Where do you get support from? Mr. President, let me start from here and come to VIP. Okay. As for Madam there, I know when you give a small cash, you manage.
So with regards to that, I quickly want to say a very big thank you to our supporters from the Social Distance Ultimate Club. They actually have been giving us our technical support, coaching our technical men who have been going to the communities to help us. Mr. Troy Dafford has been a wonderful gentleman. Mr. Derek Lindis has been so tremendous. Great. He's supported us. Anywhere we call them, they are up to the task. And also our friend Greg Morrison, he's back in the US, but he's still communicating with the coaches, and we are also supportive of them. And also our patrons, they have also been very supportive, and members have also been supportive. So back to our question, with regards to our activities, it actually has been our members and our patrons. And as of now, we, the members, try to put in our resources together, both time and other resources, to make sure that we achieve our objectives. What we are looking at is to a substantive partner who can help us promote the game effectively in the communities, especially. And we've not yet gotten that, but we are working on it. We believe as we keep promoting the game, going to a few community schools here and there, partners are going to see us. And we're looking at some of the telcos, because we believe this is a game that if we get a good company on board, we can go to more schools, we can organize events, we can get crowd, and we can also promote their brands and their products that they are selling. So
for the countries that love this, especially is it the Japan or the
Yes.
US.
You, which of them really, the embassies really come to mind when you guys play, that they always come on board to come and support, aside the Japanese, which people again?
The US embassy has been very, most of our volunteer coaches has been from them, and Greg Morrison led that particular trend, and then apart from me, we have a few of them also coming on board. So the US embassy, I may say, and unofficially, we had lots of support from their members who know about the game, and it's been so tremendous. We are very happy about it, and we thank them so much.
Okay, before we check out from the street, Vip, where exactly do you want us to see the sports in 2023? And I'll come to Madam to also tell us the plan for the girls, so we can get an all-girls team. Before we check out from the studio, personally, where do you wish that 2023 you guys should be?
Yeah, well, I will first thank the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable
Mustafa Yusuf. He's your friend, eh?
He's a number one kudus. We'd like him to help us with networking to get, and also the chief whip, and that's the MP for Insawam. Has also been very supportive of us. We want all MPs in their various constituencies to come on board this game, because most of their youths are idle and their energy should not be wasted. We want the MPs to have a very mutual, sustainable arrangement with Ghana Flying Days Association, where every youth who is energetic will have this game as part of his leisure.
Great.
Because now the game is
internationally
recognized.
It's now international. So if you don't take it by the time, you guys should start chopping dollars.
I want to build a national team that will take us to Olympics. That will take us to international competitions, and that will also encourage exchange programs between our universities and other sister universities outside Ghana.
Great. Auntie, we want to check out from this, but the girls factor 2023, what should we look out for from you and your team in terms of getting more girls?
So in 2023, we want to introduce the game to more girls' schools. We'll be moving from one girls' school like the Brick Girls, Kropo Girls, Methodist Girls. We have some of the schools that we want to introduce the game and have an all-round women team, so that we can also go out there and show forth what we've got. We look at Serena Williams and then we are proud of her. We also want people to be proud of us. So I'm urging all our women to come on board. There are so many opportunities. There is networking. You learn a whole lot from it. It enhances your psychological. There are a whole lot of benefits that you derive from this game.
So all girls,
all girls, all women. In fact, your wife can also just.
Oh, okay. Yes, then I'll introduce them. I'll start introducing everybody to it, because when I know where you guys gather right now, the whole world will come to me. Mr. President, so whilst we check out from this, what is this with your sport that you can tell corporate Ghana in 30 seconds? Why, when they invest in this your sport, they are going to save life and transform society?
Good. So again, as I mentioned, this is a game that is a little bit different from other sports. The spirit of the game comes along with a few other benefits which has a very long-term impact on our youth, and these are some of the things that I believe corporate Ghana can benefit from it. You look at peaceful resolution of conflict, non-contact, mutual benefits, and all that. These are all aspects of the spirit.
Sincerity. Some of us are not sincere. That's why we don't get jobs.
And that is it. With this game, you have to be sincere. Unlike the rules, it's a culture, and we are calling on all of them.
Everybody to come on board. So an investment in this will project us that in the near future we'll get sincere youth that can speak the truth,
have good morals,
so that at least
on their society.
They won't add zero to zeros and take zeros out. And that's it. Okay, gentlemen and lady, thank you very much for your time. How time runs faster. We wish you all the best, and on Saturday we'll try and see whatever will happen. We'll try and see then also project the rest of the game. So all the teams out there that will be participating in this special event, please give off your best, because the cameras will be there, so that will tell the world how good you are before the Olympic Games come. Sam Theophilus Sampada has been the page at the same time tomorrow. Bye for now.